Hey guys, how's it going? Naked all day, and we are recording another episode in Minecraft. I believe this is episode 16. In the last, that snake, I really want to kill him because he's probably gonna do bad things. Last episode, we accomplished this. Our mighty Python, no, our tree farm here, and it's doing a great job. It hasn't broke. It's still working. We must have set it up properly. Um, One thing that I did find is that this machine it stopped completely once this barrel was full and this barrel was empty. So I simply took a stack out and put it in here, and that allowed the machine to keep going. I'm assuming once any one of these gets full again, either this one or this one or this one, the whole machine's going to stop, which will stop the whole process. It'll stop the electricity being drawn out, which means the engines downstairs the dynamos will work less, which will demand less coal. Eventually, everything should be full with coal and the barrels with wood, and that's what had happened when I got in. So we have a full barrel full of charcoal, or two barrels full of charcoal, and I built this redstone energy cell last night. I don't think I did it on camera, but I built it last night, and I put it here, and I changed all this to redstone energy conduit because I didn't know if we were draining power too fast out of the leadstone cell, and it was being drained because it's leadstone only has 80 um, MJ per tick, I think, or RF per tick capability. Well, this has 2,000, so I just wanted to make sure that that energy cell got the power it needed properly. I also built another leadstone energy cell. Oh no, I took the hardened energy cell that was actually over, I think, this block, and replaced it here. And then I went upstairs and put the hardened energy cell before my machines as like its own buffer, which should be underneath that, which we're not going to be able to see, but it's down there. And it's full. And I also got redstone energy conduit underneath these two machines, but not this stuff because I ran out. I only have 9 left and I need 10. So, and the bad thing about it is that you can't connect leadstone or hardened or redstone to itself. Like you'd have to keep it all the same. You can't change from redstone, let's say, in this block, and then lead to this block, and then it doesn't work that way. Or at least it didn't work for me. So that's where we're at. Now there's a couple things that I want to build. There's one thing that I want to build right now and install it everywhere that I need to. And that is something that like nullifies the sound, because when I'm around this, I don't want you guys to have to hear the trees getting destroyed all quick, and then me having to turn the sound off, but then you don't hear any other sound effects like opening up chests and whatnot. So I know there's an item out there, I don't know the name of it, and I was looking through like thermal expansion and stuff, but I think if I just type in sound, I might see something here. I think that's it. And this is kind of neat because it's just wool around a note box, and the note box is just wood planks around a redstone. So let's go make 2 of these really quick and install them. Because I'd like to run my charcoal to my steam boilers too, right? So I could keep that going and I don't have to manage that anymore. And is it just me? But we just went to sleep and it's daylight. It's nighttime. So we need redstone, planks, and wool to make that thing. And we need 2 of them. So 16 wool, 16 planks, 2 redstones. Let's see if this works. I don't know how I've never used these before ever. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put it by my steam boilers. So maybe behind them. If I left myself room to get back there. I don't know how many squares it works. I don't know. We'll experiment here in a little bit. How's that sound? So we'll know exactly what this stuff means. And what I'll do is I will experiment off camera and then I'll show you the little thing that I did to experiment, and then we'll all have the answer. And I'm hoping I can put this over the center of this thing, and it worked. So far, so good. Okay, so let me go ahead and set up an experiment, and how am I going to set up an experiment? I wonder if I break something myself right next to this thing, if it will make a sound. That makes a sound. Well, hopefully the rest of this won't make a sound. I just don't know how wide it goes. Let me try to look it up. All right. Um, so I just basically Googled it. So I have the answer now. Apparently, the sound muffler works in an 8 block radius. So I'm going to assume it's not considering itself. And it doesn't take all the sound away. It only muffles it by 9. I mean by 90%. Notice how the blocks closer to the muffler are completely soundless, but the ones super far away are not. I could envision a sphere of that thing working. So 8 blocks up, 8 blocks down, left, right, and a big ball. That's what I think. It could be squared, I don't know. But so that limits the noise. That's fine by me. So 8 is the number, guys. 8. All right. Now we've pretty much processed all of our metals so far. I don't usually make this stuff until I need to. Let's check this here. Cool. We could put some charcoal in there. I might want to actually run a barrel of charcoal. I wonder if I could run charcoal straight to this machine. If not, I mean, I'll have like the most complex, inefficient. This thing is just producing charcoal left and right. That might be a problem. I'm not sure. I think that might be a problem because what if my stoves down there are just going to continuously make charcoal and fill up the pipe until it disappears in the pipe, which I guess is fine, but it's probably not a good thing. My poor bushies. It's terrible, dude. Not happy with that. I told Devin Rose about the problem I'm having with the terrain respawning, and he says he hasn't really updated anything. Oh yeah, you notice that I've added another one of these too. I think these pipes are smart that if there's an inventory that needs coal, it's going to allow itself to be sucked out. If it doesn't need coal, then it might not, which means the internal buffer here will get full, and then that won't allow it to do anymore. So we'll check back with that later. But yeah, notice how I added a second one. And the reason that is because once I added 3 more dynamos, it wasn't keeping up. The one wasn't keeping up. I think it could handle 5 dynamos by itself. So we'll just keep that in mind that if I add 5 more dynamos, I need to add another. It might be 4, but 5 seems to be okay right now. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick pause in the video, and we'll be right back. All right, so this is I think the next thing we need to do is kind of really start thinking about our storage. I've been talking about it. I've made something for it, but how is this gonna work? And I think what I'm gonna do is let's say, because I'd like this to be my crafting room right here. With some of my resources that I have, it's really abundant. Like really quick, turn right click or left click, get what I need, and keep crafting. The remaining stuff I don't want in these chests here. I think I'm gonna end up making some sort of like, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna put my ME system here. Or AE system. And I also need to run power to my AE system. Let's see. So we have cables. I know I need a drive, an ME controller. We're going to need an access terminal. So let's go ahead and build one of these. We're going to need a conversion matrix. The rest of this I think we have. Let's see what this is going to take. I remember we built a bunch of these, so I know I'm going to need a bunch more ultimately. So I'm just going to build a handful of them right now. So we're going to need gold, that tool, some iron, some redstone, and some silicone. I will build 44 of them. I don't even care. Let's see. Or however much redstone I have. And where's my tool? There we go. Okay, so the tool goes on top. Redstone, gold. Oh, that works for now. Whatever. We'll get these cooking. What else are we gonna need here? Where'd you go? Glass, iron, and pipe. Okay. Let's see. Boom. There's that. Oh, I can't do that yet, can I? I need some of this flux dust. Redstone, quartz dust, and nether quartz dust. We've done this before too, but I think I'll do this one on camera. Let's see. Nether quartz, nether quartz. Do I need to go down to get some? I'm gonna need some nether quartz bad. Let's see what we have condensed. We're gonna need some more of this stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Nether quartz dust. So let's go ahead and grind some of these here. An abrupt stop like that could mean a phone call or an interruption of some kind. So I'm just going to pulverize some nether quartz dust. Right now I have it set not to go anywhere except for down if I had a pipe down there, which I don't. And we're going to need probably a little pile of this stuff, so I just went with 10 of these. Yeah, there you go. See, phone number. Okay. Come back here. And let's make some of this stuff here. Now we might have enough to make these. Guess not. Let's try this again. I need iron probably. No, I don't. Oh, I know what I need. Those. What are these anyways? ME basic processors. Apparently that's not what I needed. I'm mistaking something for something else here. Iron, 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 dust, dust. Nether quartz. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna get 5 of these just in case. I don't know what I need them for. Now we'll probably be able to build this. There we go. So I think I'm gonna put it right here. Maybe these tools I could move over. So let's. Okay. Hmm. Do I want it in the wall, which exposes my? Oh yeah. Right behind this wall is gonna be where my solar farm is. So I could probably take a bit of this wall actually. There we go. Let's go to sleep and let's run some ME cable to our mainframe downstairs. Okay, well we're back. Let's see, we're gonna need some it's like ME conduit or something. What's it called? ME cable. Maybe that's what it is. Oh no. Oh, and I don't think I ever showed you this, but Mr. Devin Rose, you notice how there's like a weird freaking thing here? He put a drawbridge in my house as a gift so I could exit. And it's all this stuff. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe we could go over it sometime. All right, so let's see. Unable to communicate with the controller. So we're gonna need a controller, but I need to go down this way. If I'm not mistaken. Here, I need to fly around because I'm tired of going in and out. Let's just go take a look real quick. Okay, so I need to come down and like straight over. Oh, I could go over in the ground here. So now we just need to find out where. Oh, there's one. And that will work, actually. I don't need to get all crazy, so plug it in there. Alright, those two things are connected. We will go back upstairs and fix the ground, and then I'll take you on the next journey. Alright, so now that the interruptions have stopped, let's continue. Forgot where I was. Um, Working on our AME system. So now that we have our ME access terminal, you know, connected to our mainframe down there, and I'm not even sure that's what it's called, but it's like the biggest multi-block structure I've built so far, so we'll just call it the mainframe. I'm just going to right click on this and see what happens. It says we're unable to communicate with the controller. So it looks like we're going to need to build a controller next. So let's see what that is. And I think that's here. We're going to need some flex crystal, quartz, certus, and redstone. All right. Let's see. How much was it asking for? 4. So I need some more redstone. Do I have redstone? What's going on? All right, good. All right, so that's built. We got iron. Let's see what this is. The diamond one, I think. Yeah, diamond, redstone, and silicone. I'm running low on diamonds. Okay, let's go cook this bad boy. Oh, actually, I built something else. I forgot to tell you. I built an induction furnace, actually. So, yeah, it's just a really fast way of making shit, I guess. Oh, it used all my lava. That's not cool. Ooh, I need to figure something else out. We're gonna have to use that pump and go to that we built in previous episodes and give us an infinite amount of lava. I started that actually. I'll have to show you. I'll show you this episode. But until then, let's just finish this project. Then I can show you around. Now, all this lag is, I'm assuming, caused by freaking Devin Rose's house. I showed you that thing. It's gnarly. Okay. So let's get this bad boy built. ME controller. And I say we put it there. Okay, so that's the right side. All right, now once you right click on it, you'll be able to see everything that's connected to the system. Now, since there's cable directly behind this immediately connected to it, and it says you have 4 ME crafting CPUs connected to the line. You have 4 pattern providers. You have 15 cable. You got 34 or 24 heat vents, 1 access terminal, and what is that? 32? 32 ME assembler containment walls. And what it needs is it requires almost 16 AU per tick. Or AE? What's AE? Uh, I want to say that's supposed to be MJ. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and connect some power. We're gonna need. We have the most leadstone. Since it's taking 16 per tick, then that's fine because I just need to power something. Any one thing will add power to the rest. So I think maybe between floors off of the main branch here. And since we're directly over this, is my guess. We could run it to the ME controller. But what that means, I'm going to have to build another cell so I can convert from the redstone energy conduit to our leadstone, which is fine. More storage, more energy storage is good. You know, so it will buffer this and not really affect the whole system too much. So let's go ahead and build some sort of energy cell. Probably something simple. How about we'll just build a hardened energy cell? No, let's build a redstone. Let's just keep with the redstone stuff. Redstone. There we go. So we need to build one of these, which is hardened glass and electrum. We have lots of electrum and a diamond. Get a diamond. So we just need some hardened glass for 2 obsidian. I don't know. We need to crush down some obsidian. So let's get that started. In the meantime, we could start laying some leadstone energy, I think. And what I'm going to do is this is where I'm coming up, right? No. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I'll probably just pull it from that. Nope. That's a hardened energy conduit. However, however, probably tap into a different side of that one. Will it let me? Yes, it will. Well, that's what I wanted. I could take that out later. I need to build more anyways. Okay, so let's build some leadstone instead. Lead, glass, and redstone. Glass. I mean, just lead. Leadstone. What the hell am I talking about? I don't want to build too much. I'm trying to convert. Now we should be powered. Oh, it's all bright now. So it looks like we're connected. Let's see here. Yep, we've got lots of power. It's storing a lot of power. And oh no, it's not what I wanted. Wow, I'm a big ogre now. Roar, roar. Look at my mohawk. I will. Oh, bash your face in. This is going to be powered, so if I right click in there, now I have a place to put our patterns. Let's look at our energy cell here. That's doing great. Let's look at this energy cell. Can't look up there. Okay. Well, don't know. I just know it's powered. Perfect. Our sorting system's going to be powered fully. Our coal apparatus will be powered, no problems. I do need to get lights back into this though. Yes. Okay. Everything seems to be powered. We are going to keep growing our ME system. The next thing that we're going to need to build here is, let's first bring up our mod again. ME drive. Now we don't necessarily, from what I understand, guys, I'm new, okay? So this isn't like I know exactly what I'm talking about. I just know how to get stuff to work, and then I kind of get to understanding this stuff later. But an ME drive is kind of where everything I own will be. But there is another way. Like I can hook up some sort of connection to the back of these barrels, and then our system will know about it, and it will be able to pull out of the barrels when it needs it, and put things back in the barrels when it needs it. But ultimately, I'm going to have all the stuff on drives, like hard drives. It's just a way of taking stuff, turning it into a digital form, letting it relax there for a while like that until I need it. Then it's able to reproduce it in physical form or something. I don't know how they did it, but in order to do that, it also has to be very expensive. Okay, let's see. So let's build the drive. It's going to take 2 of those, and we have a couple. Do we still have a couple? We have a couple. A chest, glass, and iron. So let's go ahead and, first of all, we got glass, we got iron. There we go. Boom, boom. That's a chest, so we need a chest. And now we need a regular wood chest. Do I have one built already? Negative. Let's take 8 of these. Go to our hidden spare table over here. Get ourselves a chest. And now we have our ME drive. Okay, so we want our drive kind of near everything else. And as long as it's touching, it's going to be, it doesn't need a cable to it, but as long as it's touching, then we're going to be fine. So I'm going to put it in that square there. And every time you add something, whether it be a cable or this thing or anything else, the whole machine itself altogether is going to recognize it here at the terminal. So now we have an access terminal and an ME drive. And now it's taking 17.9 AE per tick, and we're still storing up a lot of energy. So using it and storing it. Yeah. So anyways, now we have a hard drive. This isn't the hard drive. This is just kind of like the hub of all the hard drives. In each one of these spaces, though, we could put hard drives. Now, this is where it gets kind of expensive. Okay, so let's look at this here. The different drives are here. Nope, that's not it. Maybe they've changed things. I know I'm going to need to build some of these things. Oh, right here. So you got 1K, 16K, and 64K. Now, this will store 1024 bytes of information, but you could have 63 different things in there to accumulate the total of 1024 bytes. This thing also holds 63, but it's able to hold 16,384. This one also holds 63 different types and can hold up to 65,000. Now, ultimately, I'd like to have a whole rack of these, but that's not necessarily when you're first starting. It's not necessary. Not necessary? Not necessary until as you're first starting. So I'm going to build like a bunch of these and maybe one of these just to kind of be able to dump my storage in there. So every one of these holds 63. If our drive here holds 10 of them, we could hold 630 different items. Now, you guys know how many different items are in the game. That's probably going to be enough to start with, but I'm sure that's not exactly all I'll need. So let's just build a couple of ones to begin with, just so we can start emptying some of these chests into our system here. So ME 1K storage. It's going to take a storage cell, iron, redstone, and glass. So what's the storage cell need? It's going to take a basic processor, Certus quartz, and redstone. So let's build that really quick. There we go. Let's just build 2 of these. Okay. Now we can build that. Oh, we got 2 of them now. Look at that. Simple, not that expensive. So let's go and throw this in here. And now you can see the drives pop up back there. See how it just disappeared? And now they're there. Okay, so we can now hold 126 different items with a total of 2,048 bytes total. As you can see, each drive allowed us to bring up, it looks like it's a half of AE per tick for each drive that we use. But now it's accounted for here at the energy storage unit. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and, oh, I don't know, we'll start removing things from the back end here. All we have to do is right click on our Access terminal and just click it in there. Now you can see it's just 1 stack, which is really cool. We've put 4 items in there so far, 5 items. Is that it? That's it. So we got 5 items, and if we click on the hard drives, we can hover over and see which ones are being used. So you can see here now it's 5 of 63 types being used, and 77 bytes are being used. So let me keep doing this. Let's see what else we could put in there. Empty my storage here, so I could carry more at a time. Throw that away. Throw that away. Put that in there. Put this in there. Put that in there. Anything that's complex, we'll put in there. Okay. Diamonds, flex dust. We are going to need to go into the nether, so that's going to be coming up next episode probably. Now, notice how these episodes aren't getting through a whole bunch of content, but it's because it's getting to where I'm a little uncomfortable doing it, and I don't know it that well, so we're just going to take it 1 step at a time. Alright, so now, let's go back to our food chest and take out what we can food-wise. And we could also just take up this chest. Go to our system. Put everything in there. And we'll put the chest in there too. Okay, so now we have everything in there. It looks like we have, what is that, 5, 9, 18, 19 different items in there. And we'll confirm 19 out of 63, 200. So there's still room for a lot. I mean, we're only 25% full of the first drive. That ain't a lot. I'll tell you right now, that's not a lot. But we got 1 chest down, and we have two storage still. Let's go ahead and take this up. You know, the best way to do this is just to go ahead and break it. And just start putting the stuff in there. So we have all these different items. Put the chest in there too. And we are going to check our... Looks like we're full here. And we started there. So we have about 50 more types of items that we can put in there. Hopefully we can empty this chest too. Now this is just all the random stuff. Oh, you know what? I don't want to hold on to that tainted stuff too long. It'll poison me. Okay. I forgot what I was just saying. So all the stuff that I don't know how to use, I'm putting in here first. Either way, it's all going in here, and it's all going to be part of the system. And you don't want to be 100% full all the time because, and I'll explain that a little bit later, but right now it's okay. So let's go ahead and put some more items in here. We'll pick up these two chests. Stick those in there. And what's in this box? Each one of these is its own item. I'm not necessarily, um, I don't necessarily want to put those in there. I don't want to put the beans in there either, but this stuff I could put in there. And another rack. Okay, let's just check our drive here. Oh, we can put 10 to 15 more things in there. Not necessarily want to put the wood in there because there's a lot of it. And it'll take up my space. But what can I put in there? I could probably put my safari nets in there. I think they'll stack eventually. Now notice how this is putting things in, I think, in alphabetical order right now, and that's what this here is. So if I change this to sort by number of items, I have more potatoes than I have seeds, but I have more seeds than wheat, and so on and so forth. So if I wanted to use items that had more than the other, then I'd pick them up higher on the list. You see. If I want to sort by priority, then I don't know why there's certain priorities over other things. ID numbers. So this is going to be whatever ID number 6, 6.3, 37, 38, 39, 40, all the way to the end. 25,000. So there's probably 25,000 different things in the game. Oh my god. Personally, I like sorting by number for some reason because I don't know. It's just how I do it. Let's see what else we can put in there. Oh, I know what I was checking. I was checking the safari nets. Yeah, they're stacking, so that's good. Good call. Let's see what else I could put in there. Railroad. Okay, I'm just trying to see what's going to be. Oh no, let's not put that in there, but let's put like rose, blaze powder, fire charge, sunstone. Flux dust, silicone, might as well. Glass, clear glass. Okay, let's stick this stuff in there, see what happens. Okay, so that's probably good for now. But this is what's really cool about it. Like if I knew what I was looking for, let's say like I was looking for an egg. If I just type in egg, it will filter everything else out. If I wasn't sure exactly how to spell it and I wanted to say this flux, I could just say, I know it's an F. Oh, here it is. There it is. And then as I keep typing, of course, it will filter out what I need. So now that we got this basic started, I think this is good to end the episode. I think what I'll do is I'm going to build like 4 or 5, maybe. You know what? I'm just going to fill them all up except for the last one. So I'll build 8 more of these drives, and I will keep emptying my items into there, leaving the bulk items out because it takes up more space. And then next episode, we'll build the 16K one that sticks it here and hopefully have eliminated all the storage needs. And then we got to figure out what barrels we want to keep on this wall that is a faster access than having to right click and filter through and try to find what we're looking for. We'll do that next episode. But anyways, thanks for your support, guys. I hope you're liking the episodes here, and comment and suggest and subscribe and whatever. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.